Welcome back to XBGNN, the network for the experienced gamer. Tonight, a special report. It's voting season in the Alliance once again. The smaller elections in the outer eastern and outer colonies has just come to a close, with Governor Ashikabi being voted into office of the Destiny colony, on a platform of defense and military industrial growth. Governor Witten has also won the electoral majority for his colony, Sanctuary, in the Tristram system. Governor Witten won with an overwhelming majority of votes after a leaked audio tape showed his competitor being a complete and utter douchebag to the Jihad people. After the brief welcoming ceremony for the newest governors, it was right back to business. Two major votes have passed, fundamentally changing how the Alliance conducts itself with the other galactic powers. First, on the voting block, the Alliance First Contact protocols are getting an update. No longer will the Alliance prioritize the showing of force when making first contact with an alien species. Field Marshal Shek had this to say in front of the Assembly. After the first two major Alliance wars, we have no doubt the galaxy knows of the Alliance's ability to defend itself. This fact has been challenged and proven that we will stand our ground in front of any threat. We will not bend our morals for an easier path. Next up on the docket was the Alliance war philosophy. Dr. Hugo Lind of the Diplomatic Corps had this to say. Our relationships with the external powers have been improving. Groups like the Asari Republic and the Foundation have opened their borders and their trading lanes to Alliance ships. But in the area of war philosophy, the Alliance has been seen as somewhat of a threat. Today, the Senate has voted to dictate terms of engagements and have pledged to only have a war vote if that war is just, in defense of oneself or one's allies, or to help correct a moral imperative. Some see this moral imperative as a nod to the empires surrounding Alliance space that have established their economies on slave labor, something the Alliance banned during its foundation and is found to be fundamentally and morally abhorrent. In other news, the Olympia, an Iowa-class support cruiser under the command of Captain Marvin, successfully launched Wolf Squadron, the first fighter-bomber squadron in combat in the Europa system against an alien threat. Early reports from the battle group command structure suggest the squadron was quite effective, possibly justifying the massive cost in developing this new technology. Meanwhile, at Earth's space dock, two new cruiser-class vessels have been launched, the Marauder under the command of Captain Abraham, and the Iron Wing under the command of Captain Gryphus. Rumor is these two new commanders will be patrolling the eastern border of what some are calling the Eastern Neutral Zone. This wraps up tonight's netcast, but as always, we ask the only question that matters. Are you doing your part? Join the System Alliance now. Service guarantees citizenship. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shek here, and welcome back to the Grand Campaign Season 1 of Stellaris. The System Alliance is continuing to expand. We've actually managed to connect our way out there, what do you call that, Outer Rim colonies, the Kylo system, the Hope system, the Greenwall system are finally connected up and through the Higma system. Now, the way we did this is we used a frontier outpost, which was fine. It's doing its job. It's working pretty well. As the population seems to grow here, we're expanding our borders. But I was looking at a couple of planets that I'm thinking we need to colonize this one. I didn't realize. And this is a continental planet, by the way. Like, I was just clicking around while I was setting this up. That is a huge planet. That's a 24-sized continental world. That is beautiful. That is gorgeous for us. We're also 7 out of 5. That's killing our monthly influence gain and our energy credit gain. If we fix this by expanding our sectors, we can definitely get our energy back up. But anywho, we've got some major changes. First things first, research. Still not through my first cup of coffee. We're gonna pick up the quantum destabilizers. The reason being, well, a lot of you said that the tactical advice was pick this up. It will, we read it, lower the fire rate of enemy ships. So, I can agree with that, especially as our ships get larger and larger. Let's grab that up. Now, news on Season 2 of this. Season 2 will be starting relatively soon. What is it? The 20th is actually when Season 2. Maybe probably 21st or 22nd, because the 20th is actually the patch day, the giant release that we won't be able to use this save anymore. That's going to be changing how the game plays. So, that's gonna be fun times. And I will announce now, we're going dark side a little bit. We're going very based on the Empire, right? We're going Imperial, and you guys will see. I think it'll be a lot of fun. But anywho, let's continue on. So we've got a bunch of changes to do to our government, actually. A bunch of changes to our policy. So the votes are in, And you guys have said that we need to change our war philosophy to the War of Liberation. I think we were, what, 70% on the vote for that? So we won't be able to change it back. What this means is we can only go to war if it's a War of Liberation or a War of Defense. So we'll go ahead and make that change. We can't change it back for 10 years, which is fine. We're also going to change our first contact protocols to peaceful. This is a huge shift for the System Alliance. The fact that we're switching over to a much more peaceful friendship building alliance, which we need to, we really do, because if we want to make an ally out of the Krogan nations, surprisingly they're peace-loving fanatics, or the Asari Republic, of which are two of the largest empires outside of the System Alliance, that alliance right there will almost be, what, a quarter of the galaxy? Yeah, that is definitely worth it. So we've made those changes. What else did we need to do? We picked our research. We've got battleships being researched as well. It's going to be another 81 months, though, for that. So let's go ahead, unpause, and continue to build out where we're at. So do we have any colony ships actually ready to go? We do. We have the it's a Jehetma. It's a Jehetma colony ship. No, we're not ready for you yet. Where are you located right now? Are you right here? That's right. I wanted you to colonize
Construction complete.
one of the worlds that you're actually. What was your Jehetma traits? Tundra preference. You guys were tundra preference, which we can't actually colonize tundra planets because I don't think we've actually done the research yet. Because we did have a tundra planet here. Let's zoom in on it real quick. It's not very large, but I wanted to build up this area. Oh, we can colonize it. Excellent. There's like no good place to put this. All right, well, we're gonna stick you right here so you can power yourself. And we're gonna have to name you, you know what? I'll put this one out to the audience. What should we name this planet? Audience decision this time. So let's grab up our construction ships and see if there's any more construction that we need to be doing. We've actually, we really do need to expand this. All right, well, we want that gigantic planet. So Earth, let's go ahead and order up our next colony ship. This is gonna be one of our largest, if not the largest colony when I build this. Indeed. One of our leaders has been promoted. Who is it? Captain Yanseri. Congratulations. Our scientists have been promoted. Construction on Earth has finished. Our next cruiser has finished up. Awesome. Yes, I know, too many colonized systems. We're working on that. We have timed projects that are about to run up in the Hycan system. Track on map. Where are you actually located? Down here? You don't say. All right, stop tracking. Let's get a science ship dispatched immediately. What are you doing right now? You're just doing, yeah, get down here and do all the research in that system. Just go. Just go. Get it done. Construction ship. The Protector. You're way off here on, like, the rim, so you've built this to push them back. Good. That's our defense station. He's been building the defensive line. Is there anything that we can actually... Oh, we need to scan these two planets down here. And we do. And the rust bucket is also... What are you building right now? You're building... Oh, okay, mines. That's fine. Let's continue on. So, the Reach sector... I think it can now actually connect to this. Let's see if we can. I think this whole sector here could be the Reach sector. And that will free up a lot of resources for us. So let's go to Empire. Let's go to Sector Management. Scroll down. It's been a while since I've actually managed these. Manage Sector. We need to give another governor. So we're going to give you command of these worlds here. Here. I don't want to give you the mill sector. That'll take too long. You're not quite connected, are you? Now you are. New election is going on. We're gonna put Hope under the command of the sector. That puts us at 6. We need to put one more colony. The Kylo colony can go under it, and we are now good to go. Fantastic. I'm also gonna put the Greenwall sector in there. I know it's a really meandery sector. We need to own this right here, but The reason that actually, it shouldn't matter. I can't put you in there now and still build on you, so let's go ahead and do that. That way, once we get this connected, we should be golden. But, all right, there we go. The reach sector expands way out. It's really, really meandery, but that's okay. That is okay. Did we finish a colony ship? No, we sent a colony ship. The Jihad are getting their little colony world way over here on this sector. Now, you guys have said, Shaq, you should do a Drell colony ship and allow them to have their own planet instead of like the last peaceful group of Drell. Yeah, like, what's up with the Drell right now? Contacts. Let's see. What do you guys call it? You guys are called the Cartel of Burritos. Got it. Cartel of Burritos. Switch by name. Doesn't come up as Cartel, does it? No, it doesn't. You probably come up as Burritos. There you are. Yeah, it does come as Cartel. Owen Fields has been elected as the Lord Protector. Owen Fields, congratulations on your promotion as the Alliance leader. Mandate fulfilled. Oh, he's failed to fill his mandate. Damn, you hate us because of that border friction, but your military is incredibly pathetic. I don't think you're gonna go to war with us. Outright hostile. I wonder if we could do a war of liberation with them, but they have to have slaves, I believe. Anyways, new ruler elected. All right. Migration treaty proposed between two groups. The mandate, not really worried about that. Oh, the mandate is dropping out of protection with the directorate. All right, that's fine. It's a whole bunch of East Side politics going on. Not worried about that. Let's continue to build out our science vessels. You guys have so much work that you need to be doing. Get over here and scan these three new systems. Complete. Whoop. I'm giving an order here. Survey this system, the Wild Camp system, and the Olam system. We actually have these under our control now. That's how much the System Alliance has pushed out. We're starting to push out into the Veil. Excellent. So, Sinars are large, burrowing creatures that live beneath the dunes of the vast equatorial deserts on Lone Star. When these predators sense movement in the sand above, they immediately raise dozens of tall spikes from their backs in the hope of impaling something edible. Yikes. Finding a suitable specimen proved difficult at first until hundreds of tracked remote-controlled drones were dispatched across the desert in random directions. This led to the discovery of the procurement of an unusually large specimen that had grown more than 100 spikes on its back. That is really creepy, but we got a bunch of society research out of it, so cool. Construction ships, there's so much work that you guys could be doing right now. Like, we need research stations here. We're up to 60 power right now. Yeah, build research stations. Whew. That is a ton of power. Build mining stations and research stations. Let's get as much of that research going as we can. Yeah, even up here. Mining stations. Looks like more mining stations. Can't build anything in the Inum system yet. Now, the thing that I'm most worried about is getting this alliance with the Asari taken care of. We need to get it done. Communication. Why won't you do a defensive pact with us? Why don't you like us? We're a completely equivalent across the board. You're still -13 though on acceptance. What about invite to an alliance? You're -32. Just because of -50 base. Now, I'm curious, what would be that -50 base? Why don't you... Probably just our base. They're spiritualists. We're like a military. The military republic. Huh. Yeah, they're still not having it. We probably need to give it a little bit more time since we've made this switch over. What about the Foundation? How are you guys doing? You guys like us, but not as much as the Asari. Let's communicate. Defensive pact. It's still that base power, so we're just gonna have to give it a bit more time. Their technology level is inferior to us. Indeed, indeed. Is there any trade deals that we can do to help push this along? I would love to have like an active sensor link with your territory. We'll gladly trade you minerals or energy credits. We have tons of them. They give no shits about energy credits. What about just a straight mineral transfer? Can we just bribe you? Let's do an instant transfer, see if we can bump it up. No, they're not having it. -1. I've got nothing that they want. Would you guys be willing to do a research agreement? Still -1. What if we did active sensor length and we took that away? Negative. Because a research agreement could be really nice with us. Let's do a monthly transfer or an instant transfer. Need to give them that much. Confirm it. We have a research agreement with the Asari. That is great. And we also have unemployment on, God, Destiny, what are you doing? Okay, we can work on this. We can fix this. This will be fine. Let's upgrade our power plants. Let's get some people working on Destiny. What are you mostly? You are, how are you doing on food? Because we can actually turn you into, ooh, you need more food. Hydroponics farms, we get those upgraded. We won't have to build any more farms, and we can focus on getting research stations operational. It looks like all we've got is basic science labs, virtual combat arenas, extra damage, ethnic divergence, nothing we have to really worry about because we don't even
Construction complete.
Our people love us right now. Like, we don't have any groups trying to separate from us. We can't argue about that. Wow, we could really use physics labs. Yeah, physics is what we're lacking on the most. Oops, let's go back to Destiny. Destiny, where's Destiny? That's out in the, bordering the Jahet systems, isn't it?
Debris analyzed.
Yeah, I think it is. There it is, Destiny system. Basic science lab. We're gonna upgrade you to a physics lab. And we're gonna upgrade you to an engineering lab.
Research complete.
Let's do another engineering facility. Let's upgrade our power plants, Power Plant Mark III. It's that infrastructure that we're constantly building up. Let's go ahead and get ourselves we can build robots. Oh, yeah.
System
You don't have
survey
to feed a
complete.
robot. They suck at science, though. I guess I could move them around. Hey, we've got Asari living on Destiny. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm building a robot because we just don't have any, and we should have them. This is already a power station, so let's get ourselves do a power hub. We've only got one power station. Just go for a basic power plant. Biolab, upgrade you to Biolab 2. And let's get, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put a mine here. And we're gonna move our robot companion up there. So the robots can work the mines. So our normal people don't have to, since they suck at research anyways. So Alito, let's gain a level. Who do we got? Governor Witten, congratulations on gaining your first level. The governor was promoted, if you guys saw in the intro. Or promoted, he was voted into office by a landslide. Good, we're getting through the special projects. Now, let's continue to build up our force. Now, there's some of you guys were saying that we need to get a Corvette attack group. I'm not against this idea.
Colony established.
It might even be worth it to upgrade the Raptor class. Let's make a Mark III Raptor. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let time tick away. We're gonna clear everything. And we're gonna get a Mark II Raptor. So first thing, do we have any other upgrades that we wanna do? We want you to be a basic attack computer, so you just get in there. Engines are good, fine. Let's get a power supply, antimatter reactor, the first upgrade. Let's get the brand new shield systems online. We're totally broke on power. Do I want to go shield or want to go a little bit of hull? Let's go a little bit of armor. Let's get another reactor, because we don't even have weapons yet. %100% shield damage. 100% armor penetration.
Debris analyzed.
Just mix it up. And let's grab, oh man, seriously? An old crappy reactor in there. I guess that's gonna have to be our Mark III. Not thrilled with these weapons. I mean, this is gonna be like an attack group. Small disruptors. Oh, we haven't seen disruptors in yet. The mining laser costs twice as much as the small disruptor. It's because the damage is crap on the small disruptor. Get out of here. I mean, it is a small weapon, but like, look at the comparative. Small weapon, 8 to 14 damage. Talking 6 to 10 damage at the same range. Mining laser's better. Sentinel point defense. If we fought somebody with weapons, like real damaging weapons, but we haven't. Autocannons, 50% shield damage. Oh, that 100% shield damage is nice though. Yeah, for brawling weapons, this is the best we've got. That sucks. God, we need weapon upgrades so bad. Come on, research. Borders closed with who? We have allowed you to move about freely in our territory for far too long. We must draw the line. Really, Confederacy? You guys even gave us open borders? Are you thinking about going to war with us? Because I find that hilarious. Since we pushed you back to like nothing back here. I would love to liberate your people. Remember, they have slaves. We can't go to a war of liberation with them once that 10-year time frame is up. Good, good. Everything's looking fine there. Where's the first strike force? Oh, we've got so many round planet-based. Like, there's another hydroponics farm. Upgrades that we've got to do. So we're gonna grab up a bunch of upgrades. Whoa, do we really need that?
Debris analyzed.
Probably not. That's fine. Spaceport. Earth Spaceport needs to continue to build our cruisers, our Orlando and Iowa class cruisers, which we're gonna have to upgrade, I'm betting. Can we get a cruiser? Fleet Academy. Oh, that is so worth it. You know what? Cancel both those orders. Get the Fleet Academy online. Synchronized defense, better fire rate and damage. Oh, that would be good for our border worlds. I'm not gonna do a destroyer assembly yard. We don't really do the destroyers this far in. Those are always on the border we're building those at, so. Dawn of Civilization is our colony ship, which by the way is finished. Let's go ahead and get you dispatched. It was somewhere outside the Hoth system, I believe. Not in you. It's a massive world that we were going to colonize. There it is. It's actually not far out of the core worlds. But look at how big that planet is. It's so good. How have I not colonized you before? The human beings are on the way. The dawn of civilization
System
is jumping to
survey
work.
complete.
To establish what will eventually be the largest colony of humanity ever. Because what, even Earth isn't that big. Earth statistics, 16. 16, where this planet is 24. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Actually, our colonists have already arrived. Begin colonization procedures. Kind of want to stick you right here. Because we can clear everything out. Now we're gonna have to name this one. This one's gonna go to the patrons. I'm not sure what we're gonna call this. It's gotta be something good though, as our largest planet. We'll probably stick that in the Hoth sector, or we might do like a core world sector as we expand, because we are getting pretty massive. Now let's check our contacts with the Asari Republic. Are we growing? I wish this would give me information on how much we're growing per turn. Border friction is an issue. We have a we're materialist fools, apparently, minus 10. We're not gonna be changing that. Our trust is 50, guaranteed independence 10, charismatic plus 15. Doesn't say how we can get that higher, and it doesn't say that it is actually growing. Can we not make an ally of them? What I wanted to get was a defense pact, which we're pretty close to. The only way we might be able to do it is if we get stronger militarily to make it really worth it for our neighbors. Because we've got trade. We've got trade and open borders. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. Same thing with the Galactic Foundation. We're up to 82 with them. Communication, defensive pact with them. Not quite there yet. They're only -2 though. Would you guys be willing to do an active sensor network so I can see what's going on in your territory? We'll even pay you for it. I know that they've been hurting on resources. With an instant transfer. We've got tons of power now. Nope, they don't care at all. 800? That's enough to build one of our largest ships for 10 years. Can we do it longer than 10 years? Have to keep negotiating this? No. 101 per tick. Let's do it. Let's keep these trade groups up. I also would like to see what they're doing so close to our borders. Indeed. They accepted our trade deal. They're reasonable and they've accepted it. So now we can see inside their territory. It also lets me see what the Cardassians are up to. The jerkbags. Because they do own, strangely enough, they do own territory here. And they've defended it. Oh, they've been so beaten back. Even their stations aren't nearly as upgraded. All right, anywho. Let's focus on expanding the Empire and getting that research done. We're down on research. What am I doing? Desert colonization, Arctic world colonization. Let's do desert. There's a few worlds, I think it was out here, that need to be checked out. Science ships. It might be time to pick up some new science ships. Why aren't you actually surveying that system? We need to lock down this northern area. Same with construction ships. You've got a research station you could be building. You've also got a new mining station. Oh, look at this sector. This is the Shukon sector, right on the border of the Sathid. Could be fantastic. I mean, this is fantastic. Let's get a construction ship that's not doing anything. We're gonna order up a new scientist. Actually, before we do anything, we're gonna jump onto Sanctuary. With the Governor Witten, I need you to build us a new science vessel. Conquistador class, which probably needs to be updated with its technology. I need a construction ship that's gonna be near the north. You're pretty far away and you're already pretty active. You've got orders to head out, to come in here and take full advantage of our new territory. And I think we're about to claim this sector too. Research stations, now that we have the power. Mining stations. That sector almost pays for itself.
System survey complete.
Do we own you now? Have we? We have pushed this border. Oh, they must hate us. We have pushed this border so far that we've claimed this star sector. God, the Sathid must hate us. They must hate us. Let's see, all the way down into the negatives. Sathid Interplanetary Confederacy.
Complete.
They don't hate us. We could make this work.
Complete.
They're materialists and they're pacifists. Why was I under the impression they weren't pacifists? Probably because we just had that border friction for so long, I put them in the negatives. I just assumed they hated us. This is great. Let's do a basic trade deal. How about we trade some star charts as a start? Maybe an active sensor link too. We can do this for do like a 20-year plan. This would let them see into our territory. Could be worth it though. Wormhole access. I'm not giving them wormhole access through our territory. Not a chance in hell that is happening. What I will do is I will give you minerals, an instant transfer, basically bribing them to take the deal. Let's see if we can make some more friends around here. Because if we get them, we've encountered another alien race we haven't identified yet. Oh man. The political landscape on here is just crazy complex. It really is. We have a sector here that we haven't taken over either. Construction ship. Well, you're in the perfect position. Get over here. Build a mining and a research station. Build a mining and a research station. You really are expanding like crazy. Research stations. I guess that's it. We're about to have alien pets. I remember when we did the research for that. We haven't taken advantage of it though. All right, Captain Yancey of the Endeavor. You have located a bunch of resources for us. Not bad. Actually looking pretty good down here. Why don't I send you... We've already kind of scouted everything but this sector here, so go ahead and survey that. And let's order up at the Green Wall. Oh, we don't have direct access to the Green Wall system anymore because I put it in a sector. Forgot that. I want to get the Corvette fleet going. Where's the Mark III Raptors? Give me 10 Mark III Raptors. You're going to be going into a patrol group, of which I'm going to do a massive upgrade to. Trade deal. They have accepted our trade deal. Good, good, good.
Construction complete.
I'm keeping an eye on the Asari. Yeah, it's just not going up. I mean, we're going to continue to build. Like, if I build out... Let's order up 2 more.
Colony established.
I can't afford it? Oh, I can't afford it because of the
Research
trade deals that we've been
complete.
doing. Damn. We need to buy up a few more cruisers. I want to keep fattening out the fleet. Desert colonization is finally ours. What in the world? Enigmatic triggers. Advanced DNA
Anomaly
methylation
found.
technology allows for functionally significant alterations to be made to the... No, we're not doing genetic manipulation. That's not going to be a thing. What do we got? Sensor echoes have indicated the presence of some kind of unidentified deep object deep within the atmosphere of this gas giant. Well, do the research. That sounds amazing. Let's find out what it is. We could lower our army upkeep. This would give us a little bit more resources since we have such a large ground force. I'm not doing genetic manipulation with the Alliance. That doesn't sound like a thing that we would do. Or does it? Naval capacity plus 10%. Seems unnecessary for us. Interstellar warfare doctrine. Because we have so much, but since we're kind of banking on a massive military to make these alliances, I'm gonna go with naval capacity, and we're gonna continue to, as the resources come in, pick up cruiser classes. Wow, Pantoras are cheap. That was that initial class that we had that they kind of just gave us. I haven't cleared it out yet. But they're actually really cheap. Our real cruiser classes are expensive. Are really expensive. How goes the research on battleships? We've still got some time. Still got some time. Where's the main strike force? I see ya. Head on over to our front line. To get out of the Vader system. And go sit on the mines. Ah, there's our minefield. A 1.2 dedicated space defense station. Look at those turrets. And then the minefields around it. Lovely. I like it. I like it. If they attack. I mean, the most likely group to attack us, I'm thinking, would be Buratos and the Benrathi Council. Benrathi hate us. Unless I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. I better check it. Benrathi Council. Let's go by alphabetical order, swap it around. Well, this isn't alphabetical order. This is random. Benrathi Council plus 5. Remarkable. Really? You know, I could be totally wrong. Our enemies may be... Who hates us the most? The people who hate us the most are probably really far away. We're actually really growing in... More people like us now than hate us. Look at us go. Yeah, Cartel British 109. Of course, the Galactic Confederacy hate us because we've been at war with, or we're at war with them for years, decades. You guys are equivalent to us, the Divine Mandate, Unified Nations. The weird little bear people hate us? I'm not even sure where you guys are located. Okay, I'm back. So, what do we got going on? Well, First Strike Force should have moved into defense of the station and our minefield. Yes, they have. The Dragon's Breath, the Styx, the Zodiac, and the Gantathor. I'll just call you Captain
System
Talus.
survey complete.
You guys are gonna be held up over here. Go ahead and get, it's not much of a defense group, but at least we've got like a small patrol group. We can sit you guys over in the minefield to protect this sector in case we're attacked, or at least stall the enemy while we rush some defenses over. Might be able to get them to chase you guys. How are we doing on building up all of our mines? Pretty good. We need to expand down to the south and claim up some of these research and mining outposts down here. And we should probably look at expanding some more. I mean, we could have a whole new sector down here if we really wanted to and claim up the Veil for us. What's the best planet to... Ooh. 2 tundra worlds. You don't say. I should have dispatched the Jahet down here. They love Tundra World. Doesn't mean I can't. Doesn't mean I can't. Jahet Prime, Spaceport. Give me another colony ship that loves Tundra Worlds. Pacifists, materialists. You guys are slow breeders, though. Yeah, let's go ahead and order it up. We need to expand down there, and I'd like to see the Jahet people get a few more planets of their own. I see them continuing to expand. Fleet orders have finished. Good job. Where's the rest of the fleet currently? Let's zoom out. I know we're pretty spread out. We've got the Iron Wing all by himself. He's in the Sol system. Why don't you join up with the rest of the cruiser fleet? We've got a brand new cruiser that we're gonna have to name. I know a couple of captains that'll be waiting to take command. Excellent. We have something worth researching over here. Scientists, a skill of 3 or higher, and has to be in orbit. We've almost researched it too. I think one of our scientists were researching this when they passed away of old age. Which is kind of funny. All right, the Prospero is built.
Research
we need a new
complete.
scientist. Alama Senani, you are so going to get renamed to somebody off the patron list. But we're gonna send you, oh, you've gotta be rank 3 or higher to do that. So you're not gonna be doing anything over here. What I can do is send you south, because we've got a huge territory down here that we could check out. Because north is what, mostly scanned now? Yep, we finally scanned everything north of us. So let's go ahead.
Construction complete.
Start surveying systems to our south. Survey. You're on like a long-term mission. That's what I'm gonna do. Your 5-year mission to seek out new life, new civilizations. Boldly go. And research new shenanigans. What do we got here? 0-point reactors are up for research. 1,500? Ho. Wow. That's a lot. We need to get a lot more research points. Because of how many planets and how much our pop is, our research has slowed down considerably. Gravimetric sensors, Research Institute. The Research Institute is a massive complex gathering the cutting edge of desperate fields together for unprecedented synergy, improving the research output of the whole planet. Hot damn, that sounds amazing. Map of the stars. This edict pushes for further galactic expansion to bring light to the darkness and find what wonders lie beyond. Each month to maintain. Anomaly 10%. Gives modifier to Empire as a whole. They can be enabled. 10% discovery for anomaly chance, but we're not doing all that much research. I guess we are if I dispatch a couple of our scientists out to the unknown
System
worlds out
survey
here.
complete.
That could be worth it. The Research Initiative, or Institute, totally worth it. You know that's gonna be at the intro. If we build one of those, we need it. We need it. Yeah, we need to get down here and colonize this. As per Lord Protector Owen's field mandate, additional research stations have been constructed, and we have gotten the influence for it. Excellent. Let's get, I have a science ship, the Andromeda. Dr. Carter is being a lazy bum and not doing anything. I could dispatch you back to Sol and have you help with research,
System
and I might
survey
do that
complete.
for now. Something we haven't done before. Assist research in the Sol system. How is Earth doing for research? Do we have a lot of research places on here? Not really. 2 labs? Yeah, we've got 2 labs, and we almost have a military. We do have a military academy. I'm kind of curious what the bonus is. Is it a percent thing? Is it a flat bonus? Doesn't matter. All right, so while this is all going on, let's go to our government, our empire. Let's look at, what is it? I want to look at, oh wait, factions? Yeah, we have no factions right now. Everybody is loyal. Ah, that's so good. It was so long that we were up against the Jahet. We're going to have a new leader. Kalemore, you're not doing anything at age 79. You're gonna take over as the Reach Sector Governor. Joseph Pinder, you've got to be getting old, Pinder. 73, you guys are both ancient. Oh man, you guys are both ancient. Reach, I want you to focus on research. And I'm even gonna lower your mandate to 25%. We can raise this if we need to, but basically this is the resources that they're giving to us. Sector is currently giving us 25% of their monthly production credits. The rest can go back into, well, building up their territory, which is fine with me. We have a lot of resources coming in, so I'm pretty happy with it. We have a few more open spots, and we actually have... How are we doing on leadership spots, actually? Leaders. We are at... Oh, we're over. We are over the cap for leaders. We're 16 of 14, so we can't do anything. We've got Fleet Commander Hazard, and we've got Commander Vadding. Who are you? I'm gonna dismiss you. You're just some random person. Go away. Admiral Vadding, how are you available? Shouldn't you be with the main attack force? Yeah, you're commanding the main attack force right now, which is Last Eyesalt to the north. You're in the Cyrus sector. Let's make sure you're in orbit of a planet right now. Yeah, there's the primary fleet right here. Upgrade fleet to latest designs. Yeah, do it. Oh man, Raptors and Arizona classes. You guys are all getting upgraded. Fantastic. Let's get our new research going. We can pick up... Whoa, what are you? Pause this real quick. Engos Vapor. Strategic resource, natural occurring stimulant that helps all forms of life adapt and evolve. It can also be used as a very potent conductor for energy weapons. What? What? You don't say. You guys are wondering why I haven't done this breeding program? I'm just not interested in having amoebas as my fighters, to be honest. I think that's really weird for what we've got here as the System Alliance. I don't think it matches very well. I like this. And we also get a refinery for it, plus 10% energy damage. It's a really fast research. Let's go ahead and do it. We can blast through that in 7 months. That's almost no time. 11 months left on battleship, so we're gonna be designing our first battleship. And then I've got to figure out, oh, construction ship, you've got another mining station you could build. Cannot build this type of station around the planet and system. Why not? You've got obvious amounts of power. Well, you're already building it, that's why. Cool, unpause. Let us continue.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Fleet order finished. You've got more orders, though. I gave you some long-term missions. The Endeavor. What are you doing out here? In the Pathvion system. Scanning up the last worlds out here. Necessary. Oh man, I could send you way out. Beacon of Stability. This system has a planet not yet surveyed. What are you? Is it a group of people? Whoa, what the hell? Captain Yancey of the Endeavor. Go survey this system. It's a ring. It's kind of like the Dyson sphere concept about building a structure all the way around a star to collect 100% of its resources or its energy output. Except for it's like a Halo ring but destroyed. Oh, this is cool. What are you? We must know. And this is totally gonna be the... Take a screenshot of that. This is totally gonna be the thumbnail because it's freaking cool looking. All right, so anywho. It's been a while since the game has surprised me, so I'm really excited about this. The Endeavor, you've got a long-range mission. Find out what we're picking up on long-range scanners. Tell us what that thing is. We must know. Now I'm really curious. Also, we should have a colony ship done by now, right? There it is, Pioneer Spirit. The Jehet people, those brave souls, are heading out to the tundra planets of... Oh, there's actually 2 decent tundra planets here. We've already got too many planets as it is, though. Ooh, that's not a bad ocean world. if there's anything better here for us to take over. Nope. Continental world. If I want to bring some more humans out there. What are you? High gravity. Plus 15 to building costs. Last thing we need is ethnic divergence out here. Come on. All right, Jahet. Pioneer spirit. Get out there. You're going to be colonizing this lovely dirt ball. Oh, it's glorious. Yes. Colonize this world. I'm gonna put you right here. What should we call it? Jakku, that's what we're calling it. Indeed. Indeed. We need a construction ship. Anybody free yet? No, nobody's free yet. You're not in orbit of anything. Oh, because there's nothing to orbit over there, so you're just costing us resources. But what I can do, I'm gonna give Fleet Commander Hazard command of the defense fleet in the Tarmada system. And you're gonna be commanding the defense station out here. Which I forgot to rename. The Venture Station. I know I had a couple people who wanted to be station commanders. Resource storage is full. Wow, really? I wonder if we can do some trading just to use up some of it. I went from being so broke to having way more energy than I know what to do with. We're not gonna blow any of it though. We're not gonna purposefully blow any of it. Are you already out there? What route did you take? You must have gone through Benrathi space? You crazy SOBs. They hate us. Like, really hate us. Planetary Administrator upgrade active. We have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Ro Isik. They appear to be in a later stage of the Bronze Age, having mastered early metalworking. Although most of their population is rural, several large city-states have been formed. We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. In the efforts of scientific research, sure. We probably should not interfere with them, though. I'm not 100% sure even where they're located. Let's go ahead and pause this real quick and locate these, this primitive group. Where have you found them at? Low gravity planet. Interesting. That's not where you're at, though. Reach first front. Wait, what? What? Who the hell are you? And why are there Cardassians in our territory? We didn't open immigration policies with them, and we didn't conquer any of their worlds. I am very confused by this. I wish this gave you more of like a story, an idea of why things were happening the way they were happening. Anywho, our science ships are en route. I was trying to find, let's go ahead and minimize armies. We don't need those. And we'll keep an eye on factions. Minimize sectors. Where was this group? It doesn't show up on the map like that. It's gotta be to the south, because this is where I've been scanning. I'm curious, like, I don't know what the logo is or whatever the symbol would be to dictate an alien group. Well, it'd be where one of my science ships would be, so let's just go to all my science ships. Science ship. Wow, okay, there's a 1.8K fleet of Benrathi ships just chilling in deep space. Hi, First Armada. What are you guys doing out here? Go ahead and unpause it. Oh, we've made contact with another group. Pitiful creatures. Know that we roam the stars for eons before your hapless species mastered spaceflight. If any of your wretched little ships cross into our space, do not expect them to return. Oh. How long have you been around? Still gives me the same things. We will not be held back, crazy spacefaring bird people. The Continuum. In their perfect sphere of influence, which is quite strange. A beacon of infinity. Ah. Oh, that thing that I was picking up, that was them. And it just kicked me out of their space. I want to know more about you guys. Trade district. This planet has not yet been surveyed. I want to know more. This must be one of those ancient races, the first one that I've run into. What the hell are you guys called? You guys are called the Continuum. The Jazz Gavas Continuum. One of the ancient, like, high-tech races. Did they really hate us, or is it just don't come into our space because we're jerks? Very Babylon 5 style to it. Looking for you. There, no. I will just sift through this whole damn thing. C, F, G, H, I, J. There you are. Stagnant ascendancy. So they are one of the ancient races. Okay. They're just fanatic xenophobes. Military isolationists. They are overwhelming in technology and fleet power. Crap. And they're dismissive toward us. Okay. They shouldn't be expanding, so as long as we don't piss them off. And guess that's why they're sitting there. They've got their first armada just sitting. Are they going in? Are the Benrathi actually gonna go in? No way. Moving to the Deathris system. Tell me you're going in. I don't know where the Deathris system is. They're heading back. I don't see any damage. They haven't had any battles. Damn, I was really hoping they were gonna piss them off. Oh, how good would it be to just watch the Continuum delete the Council? Just decide, no, we're done with you. You uppity little shits.
Construction complete.
Anyways, we've got unemployment. I should probably focus on that. Oh, hello. Dujin population, welcome. This is our big planet. I think this is going to be our research station. Our massive research base. We're gonna need food though. We'll focus on getting food first. Give me hydroponics. Give me a star base with projectile weaponry, sure. That way we can get more food in orbit. That way we can do more research. We may even dispatch a science ship to come over and help you. All right, Captain Yancey. Well, congratulations. Well done on making it to that interesting structure. Which now I'm having total trouble finding. It's not as dilapidated as we thought. I thought we were gonna be able to go in there and like claim something. Not yet surveyed. Why are you claimed by the XP Gamer Alliance? I'm very, yeah, like why? Why are you blue? Very strange. Anywho, we're gonna, well, you're already over there. Go ahead and just start surveying systems. Maybe you'll find some interesting technology or something in one of these systems. We haven't done a lot of events anymore. Those were like the funnest thing, was finding the cool little story events, and we stopped seeing them. And once you finish that, report back here. Where's our colony? Where's that Jahed colony? Working on it. Wrong colony. We were building a colony ship for this, that's right. You're already en route. Let me unpause. Get your ships moving. No access allowed, no access allowed. Don't tell me you're
Research
stuck,
complete.
Endeavor. No, you're not stuck. You can fly back. What do we got? Battleships and level 6 space stations. New research. Plasma thrusters would be good to have the extra speed, but I'm thinking Mark II armor is just, we need it. Oh, actually. Now, we've all talked about this many times in the comments section. The first weapon technology that I see, I need to research it. We're doing autocannons. These upgraded rotary autocannons feature improved tracking and fire control systems. This allows them to maintain even higher rates of fire. They are fairly close-range weapons with a bit of shield damage, but we need higher tech. I don't care if it's laser technology, railgun technology, we just need better weapon technology. More fleet doctrine. I'm just gonna keep researching fleet doctrine until they give us something worth a damn. What's this? Non-aggression pact. The Dominion and the Confederation. The Dominion was the Klingons, right? As ridiculous as that sounds? Pretty sure it was, yeah. Yes, it was, because people were commenting about it in the comments saying they had just watched DS9. And the Dominion are the Klingons in this, which makes no sense, but not really sure what happened with the mod there, because like the Krogan. I was looking through the Krogan's presets, and they weren't peaceful. They were proper Krogan warriors with, you know, crazy growth rates. Oh well. You got me. You got me. All ships are doing their thing. Our colony should be arriving soon. You're already in the system.
System survey complete.
Oh, good. You're already in the system and you're already approaching the colony. The Jahet colonists. This pioneer spirit. About to expand that Alliance territory even more. I kind of want to cross the borders of that empire and try to take them on. It'd be suicide. Their technology is well beyond us, but part of me wants to. More interested in getting an alliance, though. Speaking of alliances. How we doing, Asari? Unchanged. Everything is still considered equivalent. I think that's one of the issues that we're running into. We've got to start building up bigger ships. So let's grab up, I'm just gonna click all the buttons instead of starport and build an Orlando and a, don't give the Pandora class. Oh, we can build battleships. Give me a Orlando and an Iowa, and let's see our battleship. We still have to do the research. Spaceport upgrade is on the queue. All right, let's see it. Ship designer. Oh, hell yes. It's gonna be good. We're finally gonna get battleships off the line. Look at all the railguns on this thing. How long until our research is done on that new weapon tech? The Mark IIs will be done in 47 months. Indeed. It's a long time. And we can swap this out too. We can have, oh, we're gonna be able to make our carriers now. So that's one hangar bay. Vengeance Corps would give us another hangar bay. Oh, I like it. It even has like the air traffic control tower sort of thing on the top. Space traffic control tower. And then,
System survey
not sure what I would do. Probably a couple of medium slots, something like that. And that would be our carrier class, something along those lines. And then we do another one. We're not designing this right now because we're building 2 more cruisers first to flesh out the fleet a little bit. But we're gonna do 2 different versions of the battleships. And I'm curious what you guys think we should name it. I had a couple of names already picked out. I'll probably end up choosing one of those. I think I've used them in some of the news broadcasts. But we're gonna have a carrier class, which looks amazing. And then we're probably gonna have like a brawler class. So lots of tank. Like lots of tank and weapon slots. A couple of large slots there. That small guns so we can break their fighters that they got coming in. And then let's do, oh, that's got 2 hangar slots. I need to swap that out with the carrier. That will be the carrier. Centerpiece. But not for this. This is the brawler. So we do like 3 larges in the middle. And then that's 3 large utility slots. I want a lot of tank here and just bristling with guns on the top. So our battleship and then our command carriers. Those are the 2 that we're gonna have in the next episode. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you would call these. We've kind of got like the smaller ships have been Vipers and Hawk class. We've got the destroyers have been Arizona, And we jumped up to the Iowa and the Orlando. I think we're gonna have, one of these is gonna be the London class. So do you think, and I'll make this a vote, do you think the London class should be the carrier, or should that be the battleship class? And then let me know in the comments below what you guys think the actual like canon battleship class should be. Or the carrier should be called. What should the carrier be called? London will be the battleship class. All right, guys. If you enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for more modding gaming goodness. This is your first episode you've seen before, and I will see you guys, well, either on the Discord for some PlanetSide 2 community
Research
game nights, which is
complete.
happening Saturday, or whenever we jump into some games together, or in the next video. Later, everybody.